What's going on YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. Super excited. The last video I sent you guys, which was today, same day as this one, was to show you the making of this knife. This knife, again, was made for me by the Kukri House in Nepal, Khukuri House. And they did a phenomenal job. I designed it. I did every spec that I wanted done. They completed it masterfully. So I already showed you. Now I'm going to show you how it works. But first we're going to go over some of the specs that this guy. I love it. I love this knife. This has become my new favorite ever knife. And not just because it's my design and this and that. Because it's awesome. It really, really is just awesome. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Just amazing knife. And it is so comfortable in the hand. So comfortable in the hand. This thing was made for you and me. Actually, it was made for me. But just fantastic. So let's start with the fact that it's 3/8 thick. Yeah, no, you heard me right. You know, don't hang up and go check your ears. This is 3/8 thick. That's almost half an inch of steel. Mega nasty 5160 steel. When I did my design, I let them know I want 5160. So the maker's mark is right there. B is the letter for my maker. Now, this thing is just tremendous. It's tremendous. Just because it's almost a ½ inch thick doesn't mean it's unwieldable, not even in the least, because the weight, you don't realize the weight because of how well balanced it is. Not going to say it was designed well, but I'm going to say it was designed well. This thing was made for chopping. It was made to swing away and just be devastating to whatever it hit. That's what I wanted. I mean, this was for me. I wanted a knife for me that I can use for all these trees that are falling down in my yard, that I can chop them up and feel pretty good about it. Something that I could bring camping anytime. I could take hiking anytime. It's something that literally will take down Bigfoot. So this is my Preacher design, right? And the reason I called it the Preacher is because if this thing comes at you, you better start praying real fast, because this one will send you to the Lord. It is my Preacher. So we are talking about 15.5 inches overall, right? We're talking about a 5.5 inch handle with a 4-inch grip. We have a 10-inch blade. You can see the fuller running all the way through. The edge itself is 9 inches in the cutting edge, and it does have a reverse angle choil. And the reverse angle is because I wanted comfort fighting style position for those Bigfoot attacks. And you see my pinky sits right there on the rest of the handle. The rest as in not the rest of the handle as in the rest of it. There's more of it. I mean the rest, the part you rest on. So the rest of the handle, my finger fits in there. The choil going this way makes this the most comfortable fighting grip you can have on a knife when you're using a reverse grip. So that was designed, I know, specifically for that purpose. All in all, it's just phenomenal. It's obviously wooden handle, and the sheath is wood with leather wrap. Yeah, did I mention that it's 3/8 thick? So what I want to do is get this thing outside, but first I want to show you a few things about the makers and whatnot. And we're going to go, first it came to me in a box, and then in the box was wrapped in this really awesome paper. Now, you see that symbol right there. When you look up Kukri House, if that's the symbol you're seeing, then that's the one you want to buy from. This is the place. And here's how professional they are, right? So I open up the package, and here you have the knife and all that. But then you have like this little Kukri House it's not really a catalog. It just shows you trademark, maker's mark, CNC wing of KHHI, and they have all these fancy machines, but they don't use them for all their knives that they make. Like mine, if you watch the video before this one was the making of the knife, you will see that my knife was handmade by this guy and his team, sitting on a floor pretty much the whole time in sandals. This is Bir Baldur, and it's his mark is the B. That's the guy who marked my blade. He's the one who made it. So they just have they show you some of the best sellers that they have, and they do some descriptions. So this is nice. It also shows you that you are talking about a 1-year guarantee and a lifetime warranty. So you're guaranteed for a year that nothing's going to crap out on this thing. And then if something does go wrong, for the rest of your life, you send it in and they will fix it for free, because they are the real deal. Kukri House is the real deal. Getting back to my man right here, this is my maker. Yeah, I mean, his fingerprints, his address, he's got how many people are in his family, his education, how long he's been a craftsman, how long he's been with Kukri House. I mean, they take this serious. They want you to know who makes the knife, and they're the ones that sent me the video of him making it. So again, if you haven't seen that video, go back. It's right before this one. Watch the video on the making of my Kukri. It shows what these guys, all the work that goes into it. It's amazing. They're just the best people. Now, if you would like to design your own knife, you need specs for every detail. You know, not just belly width, but wherever you have a recurve, you need new widths. You need degrees. There's a whole bunch. Luckily, they take all the hard work out of it. If you are not someone that likes to design and do things and does all the measurements ahead of time and all the degree angles and this and that, if all you want to do is have a knife that is a little bit of your own personality, they have knives that you can change the lengths on, color of the handles, things like that. They have an entire custom area where you can choose from an already made design and alter it. So they have ways to customize things where you don't need to be a knife scientist to understand how to do it. I went ground up because that's really, really what I wanted to do. And here is the warranty card. They got the little date and everything on there. It's stamped. So that comes with it. So then I have this guy right here, swinging the blade, combat encounter, carrying, drawing in and out. It teaches you and tells you all the things you're going to need, how to sharpen by a file, sheath imp note, bent tips, scabbard too tight or too loose, how to maintain. This is a tell-all guide on how to use your knife. That's really cool. Let's see. So now we have this guy right here. This comes with it. The Kukri House, the KHHI. So now we get into this, and it talks about like the origins and histories and Gurkha info, and just some really cool information on who they are, why they are, what they did, how they became, and all that. Really, really great stuff. And then they give me this. This is really cool. I actually like this. You see, it's got the logo on there. And this tells you about the kind of edge and why the kind of edge they make. And they make sure they stamp everything. Everything gets approved. It says Kukri is mainly a knife for cutting, hacking, swinging, etc. Not for slicing, peeling, or shaving. So edge sharpness is prepared accordingly. All knives come with the standard edge, which is very sharp. And you can get super sharp, which is paper cut. That's the next level up. It's possible on request, but here you risk the edge of bending or breaking. Warranty does not cover that, as the mass of the edge needs to be taken away, thinned quite a bit to make it sharper. Duh. So you guys know that if you have one that's you want a blade that's so fine that you can slice a hair in half, you got to remember that if you try batoning with that knife and doing tasks that you actually need it for, there's a good shot you're going to ding up the edge or you're going to dull it. So they make a perfect edge. The edge needs to be so thin trim that it's bound to bend, break, as it will not be able to withstand the pressure and force generated from the swing. So in order to avoid crappy edges, they make sure their edge profile is perfect. So I showed you the paper, right? It's really cool, man. This paper is like, it's not like regular paper. It's almost like linen. Weird, cool paper. But they package it well, and they drop you off a ton of information. You got your warranty cards, and you got your maker's information, which is cool. What's even cooler is the knife itself, and that's what we're doing now. We are going to go outside, and we are going to have some fun. Let's see. I got myself a little rag here. What I want to do is take off just a little bit of the oil that's on there to protect it. And we will see. Now it says very sharp, and I can feel it. I mean, if I saw on my hand, I'm going to rip open my hand. I like how they say it's not shave sharp, but their shave sharp and other people's shave sharp are two different shave sharps. Because, it's still got a lot of oil on there, so I hope you could see this. But it's shaving. Now, is it shaving like butts? Well, actually, it's doing a pretty good job. There's a nice little bald spot right there. So, can you shave with a knife that isn't, in their eyes, shave sharp? Which means, think about it. If it's not shave sharp in their eyes and it's taking off hair, imagine what their sharp stuff does. That's ridiculous. So this edge is very, very well done. Let's take it outside and swing it for real. Real quick time out for everybody who's wondering how the rabbit is doing. I think he's in the shot there. I can't really see through the phone, but rabbit's doing really good. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I can see him. His eyes are open finally. Cute little bunny. He's doing good. All right, so let's set up a water bottle cut test. The last knife I used on the water bottle cut test did not cut the water bottle. Matter of fact, it just hit it so hard that it blew out the bottom. So we're going to try and actually cut a water bottle with this knife. And that didn't just break open the bottom. That one, I don't even know where the top went. It's gone. I even took a hard shot at the top. But the Preacher, designed by dbad, made by Kukri House. Oh yes, it handles, it answers the prayers. All right, so the Preacher has made it to the stump. So let's do some 4-foot drops, and we'll see that balance. This thing is so big and heavy. Look at the bite it gets from a 4-foot drop. I mean, that's a thud. So we're gonna do a couple of hard downward swings. We'll see how these handles hold up. Ooh. Yeah, that's holding up pretty good right there. Look at how deep that's getting. One more time. Whew. Man. Ugh. That is in there. That leaves a hole. Let's do a little prying here. Oh, just taking chunks out. So the last knife I brought out couldn't cut through the nylon rope, and they say that this edge isn't made for nylon rope cutting. Well, I guess they don't realize how good of an edge their less good edge is, because this thing is going right through. So it's a yup and more yup. Let's do this here. Oh, we got it there. Let's do this. Wow. Holy moly. So can we feather stick? Yeah, I'd say we can definitely feather stick with the old Preacher. And that's just pretty. That's just pretty right there. But of course, this is a chopper. So let's see. Wow. Man, they made me a chopper. All right, let's go chop some more. All right, so I was thinking about doing a little batoning. I need a decent baton. This one's probably gonna be too light. Let's see. Was gonna use that one. Let's see. I got other pieces here. This one might do. This one might do. So I got a nice thick baton here. Let's find me a nice log. Let's put this down somewhere. Let's get a log over here to hammer onto. Oh yeah. Let's get that right there. Oh wait, that's my baton. Let's not use that. Let's use that. So let's take my big old kukri and turn it around. And now I'm gonna baton. First, wax on the preacher. Wow. I mean, talk about splitting. Talk about splitting. Wow. This knife is the real deal. I don't know who designed this, but they did a great job. Oh yeah. All right, so let's see. Look at that, it just splits right away. Man, this is awesome. Oh my gosh, if Dick Vitale was here. It's awesome, baby! All right, let's see, I really want to have one balanced so I can take just a good swing on it. It's kind of hard to get it to stay up. Let's just try and swing. Oh, yeah, that was nice. That was nice, Lordy, that was nice. Oh, my God. So, is it a chopper? I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, it's a chopper. Let's see. Give me some of this over here. I got branches attached. Well, we can't have that. Good. We got 2 for 1 right there. Now let's see. Wow. It just ate through that. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. Woo. Wow. I tell you, man. Look, I only designed it. I didn't build it. And this thing far exceeds anything I could build. It's just amazing. Amazing knife. Oh, I dropped my log. All right, so let's see. Gosh. Oh. So, what I'm learning about my kukri house made buoy is that it's awesome. This thing is awesome. It's strong. It's big. It's tough. Let's see what else we can. I mean, I just want to find more stuff to use it on. Let's see here. Got all kinds of wood sitting around. All right, this might be too thick. Because I don't think I'm gonna have anything to baton onto. But let's see if I can get it right at the edge of the 9-inch cutting edge and give me a little something to pound on here. All right, so I'm able to bite into it. Look at that crack. Look at this. I just barely started tapping into it. Man, the blade is so thick that it's just opening it up. I wish I had a better baton. But oh my God, I just got done saying I wish I had a better baton. Guess I didn't need one. Let's see how that edge looks. Unflawed, unfazed. Oh. And this is sticky sap. Sticky sap. That was a big log. Oh. All right. Well, looks like we have a winner. Dude, this knife is awesome. That's better than my axe. Oh, so not only does it chop, but it makes firewood, and not just kindling, it's splitting full logs, and it's doing it with absolute ease. Oh my goodness. And let's take a look. No tip bending, no weird anything's happening. I have no damage on the edge, no warping, no folding, no chipping. I could run my hands across there and there is nothing. Let's get a nice close examination. Try to find at least one spot on the edge. Nope. It's great. It's great. Oh my gosh. So, oh my gosh. That is that's pretty good. All right. Let's see here. Hold on. All right, so with the weight, I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to throw this thing. We're soon going to find out. Oh my God, that was really close for a first throw. That was really close. I hit it right on the hilt. All right, back up 5 yards. Try and just get a good peek here. Kukri house. Let me show you guys what you just did. You made a knife that flies through the air. Look how deep that is sunk in. Oh, this is my new favorite knife. This isn't my new favorite knife because I put it on paper and somebody else put it to life. This is my new favorite knife because it's worth being my new favorite knife. This is probably going to be the most devastating blade I own. And I mean, I can't wait to do some verses with this. There's some knives that people are going to say, yeah, but how does it compare to this? How does it compare to that? And we're going to find out. Right now, I can tell you, oh my gosh, splitting those logs, not too many knives I own that can do it that easily. This right here, this Preacher, the dbad Preacher by Kukri House and Donnie B All Day collaboration piece. Whew, man, guys. I mean, if you want one, you got to contact Kukri House and say, hey, you guys just did the dbad Preacher, and I need one. And remember, there I have a code. It's in my other video. I gave it to you guys. There's a code you could hit, my dbad code whenever you order anything, not just, anything that I designed, but you order anything from Kukri House. You punch in that code, and I'm going to leave it in the description at the bottom of this video. So instead of telling you and you having to write it down, it'll be there and you'll be able to see it. But man, if I was you guys, I would contact Kukri House and say, listen, we just saw a video on dbad's The Preacher, and we want one. And who knows, maybe it won't take long before you end up with one, and you can find out what I'm finding out, that this is the greatest knife you can own. Holy moly, I can't wait to design some more and get them to them. Kukri House, thank you guys. I love you guys. Great job. Great job. Beer, you're an amazing knife maker. Great job. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. But, well, your mark is B. So, B, you are the best. You are the best, man. I absolutely love my knife. You guys did an amazing job. I will be using this for the rest of my life, and I know that because it's warranted. Thank you, Kukri House. So, that's it, guys. So impressed. Kukri House is the greatest. And I'm Donnie B All Day. Until next knife.